Ancient blade? What are you waiting for? Wait, did you really have to go grab an axe? Undead hound? Suffering ghost? Huh. And a biography of Baron Zyla. Guess so what's over here? Ah, another one. That was rather interesting. Runvald excavation. Day 14. I knew I should have volunteered for the excavation earlier. For months, Morik had been going on to the vigilance about detecting mystical energies deep in the East Mountains. Said he found some old tomes about the ruins of Runvald or something of the like. A Nordic chamber thousands of years old. I remember thinking, yeah, if it's so old, how come no one's found it yet? I agree with Volk. There's plenty of adventurers wandering around these parts. Seemed like most of the other vigilants agreed we had more important things to do, but Morg took a team and went digging. And when he started turning up a long buried temple, well, didn't I feel like a troll in a dung heap? Soon enough, he was sending back letters to the hall, begging for as many men as we could send. I didn't volunteer at first. Still seemed like a myth to me, but when word came back that they'd hit the main chamber, I packed up and headed this way to help. Always did want to be a part of history, and better late than never, they say. Well, they didn't mention that the latecomers would be stuck with guard duty. I just sit up here all day watching for bandits and wolves, neither of which I've seen. Mostly I just see diggers coming up for supplies. Gotta say, I've been seeing them a lot less regular now that I think about it. Day 19. Alright, it's been 3 days since anyone's come up. The last one was Appa, but he just walked around a bit with a weird vacant look in his eyes. Told Florentius and me to come down as soon as we had the chance, then trudged back in. Something ain't right, and I aim to find out what. Ugh. Yeah. I don't think it turned out well for Volk, by the sounds of it. Okay, let's go in. Okay, I see someone up ahead.
What was that?
Why is there a red glow around their head? Okay, this is not good.
Anybody there?
No.
I'll make you.
Charmed Vigilant. Oh, they have better armor. Okay, we're taking the armor for a moment. Bedroll, mining boots, pickaxe. Some malachite ore. Meat barrels, food. Discovering Runvald, Volume 1. Morg Sidre. I've decided to document our expedition to find Runvald in my journals, with hopes that, should we fail, it will bring information or illumination to those who follow us. I myself have stood on the shoulders of academic giants to get where we are today, spending endless hours in libraries and private collections. I'm certain that there is some artifact of great power to be found in these ruins, one that the Vigilance could find useful in their mission. Well, that's something. Usually the Vigilance goal is to safeguard heretical artifacts like the Daedric artifacts. But Morag actually thinks that whatever is in these ruins, the Vigilance could actually use to their benefit. I do not mean to sound pompous, but I feel if I am on the precipice of my destiny with this quest. I'm certain we are digging in the right place. I can feel it in my bones, and I dream of finding Runvald at night. Even in my waking hours, I can almost hear a reassuring voice telling me we are going the right way. Well, there's another tell. The expedition has had a great deal of luck so far. After only a few weeks, the first tunnel broke through into a large shaft, leading downward towards where I suspect to find Runvald. Just a few bits of carpentry, we've established our first base camp within the mountains. If we continue to be this fortuitous, we shall reach our goal in record time. Okay. A couple more lanterns and some more torch sconces.
Now you're mine. Hit.
I'll take the books, the amulet, and the potions. I really don't need anything else off of them. I'll take those. Okay, they got burnt to a crisp. I'll take that. Because that could actually come in handy at some point. Silver amethyst ring. It's not a chest. Just linen wrapper, gold, and some leather. Okay. You know, let's put on that armor. So let's looks like. Another bedroll. Some more malachite. Discovering Runvald Volume 2. Our luck continues. Not only do we continue to tunnel into caves and shafts that speed our descent, but struck multiple veins of precious ore. Now that the excavation has proven to be a financial success, the Vigilants have sent more supplies, materials, and workers to further the cause. I find myself unable to contain my glee at times, and have become prone to cheerful outbursts in front of the men. One might find this very out of character for me, but the men seem to share my enthusiasm. Never before have I worked with a group so single-minded in their pursuit. To have so many people working towards the same goal with little to no deviation from the task at hand is an uncanny blessing. Stendar be praised. With so much going well, I hesitate to document what seem like minor troubles in comparison. Must have been something to do with the cramped spaces, but I found myself prone to aches in my head. While these hardly deter me from my leadership role, I found myself distracted at times, and I've had many a conversation with the workers where I drift off, only to have them call me back to reality. Sometimes I lose small amounts of time and can't remember what I've done. I'm hoping this is nothing more than excitement of reaching our goal, but I will try to keep note as we dig deeper. Perhaps a half-tankard of ale before sleep will help me with these headaches. And they're not just, I don't think they're necessarily just headaches. You were succumbing to the effects of a charm spell, which started messing with your head, Morik.
What was that?
Okay, so our heavy armor increased. We're taking that, because I may enchant that as well. Oh, that's interesting. There's some garlic in here.
Is someone there?
We're going to equip the shield.
Now you're mine.
I feel bad for them, but in a way, I'm doing the Vigilance a favor, because if I just somehow left them, they'd still be under the effects of the charm spell, and there's no real way to break it, apparently. Volume 3. Damnable headaches. Minorn be merciful. Wait, what? Minorn? Okay, that's interesting. He went from praising Stendar to someone else. I just can't seem to shake them. The workers have started to report them as well, but while their focus on the conversation and stability, many wane because of it. They have not swayed from their task. If anything, they seem to have doubled their efforts. I myself cannot seem to focus on anything other than the dig. I sit here now studying the unearthed Nordic artifacts, yet I feel a nagging call to see how the dig is progressing. The other day, without thinking, I picked up a shovel and started digging myself. Fortunately, no one seemed to find this unusual, which is a blessing. I'd hate for the vigilance of Menorn to think that I'd lost my senses. As we dig, we uncover more Nordic ruins and architecture, but have yet to hit the main chamber. Every day I dream we'll finally reach Runvald, and I can't help but reflect on what this will mean to my reputation. My family will be proud, especially my father Menorn. He and mother have always been interested in my studies, even if my sister Menorn was not. But I'm most excited to reveal my findings to my colleagues, Menorn and Menorn, and perhaps my mentor Okay, yeah, it's clear, it's evidence that somebody passed a powerful charm spell on the vigilance that were excavating this place. And they started just completely replacing Stendar with this Menorn character. And hopefully we don't get stuck. Yeah, hopefully let's try to get through this place, because
Someone there?
I want to start suddenly praising some necromancer yet that puts me under a calm spell.
You can't beat me. Enough of you. Already king.
Well, that's well, talk about a way to go. You're fighting someone and they just suddenly grab you and crush you between their crush your head between their chest.
Show me what you
Oh, Volk. I was hoping maybe we could save you, man, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah, it really is looking more and more like I'm gonna have to put all the vigilance out of their misery. We now have 12 torches. Nice. Well, here's the 4th journal entry. Discovering Runvald, Volume 4. I found my muse, and her name is Menorn. Reading back over old journals, I realized she's called me from deep inside Runvald. She's the voice I've been hearing, the one who's called me ever downwards into the mountain. The vigilance, the workers, they hear her too. What joy to learn that I'm not alone in her love. And how would we have ever found this place without you? As I write this, we are digging out the last bit of rock to get to you. Those without tools have started using their hands. I cannot write anymore. I must get back to work. Wow. So, who or whatever this Minorn character is completely manipulated the vigilance into entering Runvald and basically turning them into like slaves, basically. The charm spell was that powerful that it warped Morik's mind. Glory be to Minorn, glory be to the mistress of all my life for you, O beautiful savior. Where once my feeble ramblings seemed so grand, I now realize they are but scratches on parchment unworthy of you. Oh, that I could properly describe you. I would write 1,000 testaments to you. Damn my tiny thoughts, if only I were wiser. Minorn asks that we bring more here for her, more to worship her and do her bidding. I have sent word to the Hall of the Vigilance to come. A simple lie was told, for they would not understand, not until they saw her, O glorious Minorn. But she is fearful. There are fools in this world that do not heed her beautiful voice. The guard Florentius sent from the beacon, he still prays to Arcane, an absentee god who pales in comparison. I will pray to the goddess I see, may he rot in his cage. Huh. Sorry, but this is for your own good, Morik. What? I got knocked down because of it. That's funny. I'm sorry, Morik, but I'm gonna have to do something that you... What the heck? Oh. Really? You get a stagger effect with the lightning bolts? Yeah, have fun with that. And I got knocked down again. The Ethereum Wars by Terran Dreth. Dedicated to Catcher, my friend and colleague. Wait. Okay. Something has noticed you while you were sleeping.
Someone there.
Ah, what the hell? The one time you want to take a nap in a bed, you end up getting ambushed by fire mages. Huh, okay. Let's keep going.